What it do? Welcome to the J-Boy Sports Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're interested in the content. And if you don't love the content, you can still do those things because, hey, it doesn't hurt to help a brother out. I would definitely help you out. Also, make sure you comment because I'd love to have conversations with people in the comment section. I promise you, I will definitely reply if you comment. Lastly, please make sure you hit that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of our videos. With that said, let's jump into this video. And the conversation that I want to talk about today is Jalen Brunson the new Kobe Bryant? Okay? Now, some of you may be like, man, you got to be kidding me. How did you get all the way to Kobe Bryant? But let's talk a little bit about this guy, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson has been an absolute animal on an absolute tear. To me, he is one of the best players in the NBA. He's one of the most skilled players in the NBA. Enough people don't talk about him. They don't give him enough credit. He's a smaller guy. He's not particularly muscular. He's not particularly fast. He's kind of quick, so I can't say he's not quick. If you don't realize that he's quick, that's kind of on you. But he's a tough cookie, man. Very, very skilled. A point guard that can post people up. And maybe he's 6'1", maybe, I guess. He's got some level of athleticism because I've seen him dunk and take it to the basket strong in a few instances. But he's definitely strong. He's got a stronger build. He's got a strong base. And he's just a really good player. But most importantly about Jalen Brunson, besides the fact that he can easily drop a 30 ball with no problem at all, despite the fact that he's on a Knicks team now, and I got to give Randall credit because Randall did a good job of making the Knicks relevant again. But now Jalen Brunson has taken it to the next level with the help of his teammates. And the Knicks have a chance to go to the conference finals, which is something we have not seen from a Knicks team in a long time. Even the great Carmelo Anthony, last time, did he take them to the conference finals? I don't remember. Please make sure that if you do know that, answer it in the comments for me. I'm not sure. Did Carmelo Anthony take the Knicks to the conference finals? I don't think he did. I don't remember. But yeah, maybe one of you guys can look that up for me. But at the end of the day, Jalen Brunson has the Knicks right on the cusp of the conference finals. All they got to do is beat the Celtics. And unfortunately, and fortunately, if you're a Knicks fan, but unfortunately, if you're a Celtics fan, Jason Tatum went down, has an Achilles tear or rupture or one of those things. So he's done. And now the Celtics just have to fight for their lives without, one of the best players in the world, essentially. So I don't expect them to win. Maybe they get one game or something like that, but one more game maybe, just because they're fighting for their lives. But they can't do it without Jason Tatum. It's just not going to be possible. Even though if there was a team that could, it might be them. They have a lot of talent. But at the end of the day, Jalen Brunson has the Knicks right on the cusp of the conference finals, and they're going to play the Pacers, who are a very good team. But at the end of the day, that's what more can you ask for if you're the Knicks, right? You beat the juggernaut Celtics. The Cavaliers are already gone. All you got to do is beat the Pacers. All you got to do is find a way to slow down Tyrese Halliburton and crew. All right? So you got to give them credit for that. But how did they get there, right? This is not a fluke. Karl Anthony Towns has been good, right? He's been good. Anunoby has been pretty good. Josh Hart does what Josh Hart does. He's always going to be solid. Miles is up and down, but when they needed him, Miles has come through. You can't say he hasn't, right? You can't say he hasn't. But ultimately, what Jalen Brunson is doing is we haven't seen since Kobe. And in fact, technically, I'd say chill on this a little bit. But he's doing it as good as Kobe Bryant ever did it. By the numbers. All right? By the numbers. Is it the same way Kobe did it? In my opinion, nah, not necessarily. But because Kobe did it for a career. I mean, he was clutch. And a lot of people don't realize this, but let's take a look at the graphic here, and essentially what you're going to see is Jalen Brunson has 102 points in 2025, right? He has 102 points. He has the most points in the fourth quarter in the first 10 games of the playoff since Bean Bryant. All right, actually, excuse me, it says since 97. So maybe before Kobe, it might have been Michael Jordan. I didn't look that far into it, but it might have been Mike. Because anything, when you say before 97, it makes me think, okay, that has to have something to do with Michael Jordan, maybe Hakeem Olajuwon, maybe Shaq. But I'm more thinking Mike, definitely Mike. So he's got 102 points, which is more than Kobe, who is on this list three times. and Steph. So Brunson is in elite territory. He was the most clutch player in the NBA this year. He won that award. And now he's at the top of this list with some of the greatest players of all time in Kobe Bryant and Stephen Curry. So it makes you ask the question, is he the new Kobe Bryant? And me personally, for this year, I'm going to say yes. Now, I'm a big-time Kobe Bryant fan. I've said that on this channel. I'll continue to say it on this channel. There needs to be more people speaking out about how good Kobe Bryant was. So I don't say this lightly. I'm not saying this because Kobe didn't mean anything to me. No, Kobe Bryant was like that. He's my favorite player ever. To me, he's the best player I've ever seen with my two eyes play live and consistently. And just for the record, I didn't watch Michael Jordan like that. He was kind of a little bit before my time. Not saying Mike's not nice, but for me, it's Kobe. That's my guy. I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but I am saying he's the best player I've seen with my eyes. It's Kobe. So for me to compare and say that, oh, Brunson has been some of that at least is a big deal. And I do think Brunson has been Kobe Bryant-like in these playoffs. Every time they need something, he's there. He's there for a big bucket. He's got the heart. He's always doing whatever needs to be done to win the game. You know, he's always doing whatever it takes. And he's led this team versus a highly favored Celtics team. And yes, some things have not gone the Celtics' way. Porzingis has some weird thing where he can't even breathe. That's what Joe Mazzulla said the other day. So yeah, all those things factor in. But with that said, Jalen Brunson still has 102 points through 10 games. Okay, that's what we're dealing with here. So to answer that question, I think the answer is yes. I think that Jalen Brunson is, moving towards that new Kobe type as far as being clutch when it matters the most. And that's why you have to put some respect on Jalen Brunson's name. Me personally, it's cute, all the things you do up until the fourth quarter. All that is cute. But show me players that could do what they do in the first quarter, in the fourth quarter. And I'll tell you, that kid, that person, that man is destined for greatness if he can stay consistently that great and keep that up. Show me people that can do what they do in the first quarter, in the fourth quarter. And that's Jalen Brunson. Okay, that's Jalen Brunson. So I've already answered the question. I'm going to leave the video here. What do you think? Do you think that Jalen Brunson is doing Kobe-like things out there on the court? Do you think he can be the new Kobe Bryant? Now, I know it takes years to walk away with a title like that of being super clutch. But is he on his way, right? That's probably the way we can make this more edible, right? Something you can digest as a listener and not just say, oh, this guy's crazy. Can he work his way up to that Kobe level of being clutch? So he's got 1 year under his belt, even though I thought the last 2 years he's been very clutch. But can he move towards that? And I'd have to say he's in good hands and he's on his way with the way he plays, his work ethic, his attention to detail. And I forgot, did I mention he wears Kobe's? Right? He is a Kobe guy. So one day I need to do a video with all the Kobe disciples. I call them the disciples of Kobe Bryant. I'm going to do a video like that. And I'm sure you guys will love it. But at the end of the day, this guy is a Kobe guy, and it shows. So thank you very much for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe and comment. I definitely will reply if you comment. I love to have conversations with people. Basketball is life, right? Ball is life. So I love to have conversations with people in the comment section. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, okay? Because you want to get all the videos. And I appreciate you very much. I'm very humble. Make sure you wait for the suggested videos at the end of this one, because we will suggest some great content to you. But again, I'm very humble. Much love.